Hello everybody and welcome to episode 38 of Foolcraft. In the last episode I said we're gonna go and get more GP and we're gonna do that in a second, but as you can see solderers are missing. The pack I updated and it's a new version, it's 1.5.1 now, and refined storage has changed a little bit. And if we look, it has a bunch of covers, but up top here when we look at processors, we can make a cut basic processor with redstone, cut silicon, which is a crafting recipe, and then to make the processor, we just smelt it up. So what I'm thinking, because I like my machines here, I'm gonna make a few more sequential fabricators and a few furnaces, and I think I just need a 3x3, which I can put on this side. Even though I wanted to have refined storage things doing things, I could make it with crafters and stuff, but I think this will be better. I can just use export buses to export the right materials out, and we can grab redstone furnaces. We're gonna need 3, and then sequential fabricators. I think we should have enough. We need 1 recipe to make the silicon, which is that, and then the next recipe to make the processor, and then just cook it up. Yep. So cooking it up, and then I have, I think, fabricators. Oh, apparently not. I need recipes. I looked at the exporter and it makes me really sad. The regulator mode is gone now. He removed the feature. I don't know why he removed such a neat feature. It had so much versatility and he just removed it. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was, but it makes me kind of sad because I have to do this differently now. I can't have exporters here exporting things directly into these guys because I cannot limit the amount of items that can go in there. So I'm gonna have to do that with limiting item filters and item conduits in the back here. And what I'm gonna do basically is all of the things that I need to have, which is, I don't think I even need to run any sort of anything into here because I can just do everything with conduits. Yeah, pretty much. So what I need is to take drawers, and I'll grab, I think, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 items, 5, 6 items. So we're gonna do 1 here and 1 here, and then we're gonna do a crate for importing here, and then we can do an exporter down here, an exporter down here, and then an importer in the middle. And I'm getting all the advancements once again, as you can see in here, every time I pick up something from refined storage, because I presume he reset the advancements when he updated because the solderers are gone and all that, so he had to redo that. Yeah, like that. And I'm gonna have to run some conduits over here. Next, I need to export redstone in here, diamonds, iron, and gold. So I need to configure all of these in this filter. Like so. Let's just do it neatly, like so. And I can just toss the rest of the stuff inside. Over here, we need to export silicon into 1 and then cutting tools in the other. And I need to do a crafting upgrade, which now have a recipe and I can craft them directly, like so. But that is neat. So I'll do a crafting upgrade on this guy, and then we add a cutting tool here, and we should get an infinite amount of those in here, and then silicon as well. So I'm gonna see if I need to upgrade the these guys with speed upgrades. Probably. So let's just do it, and we can craft a bunch of speed upgrades as well because they're also crafting recipes now, that's the neat thing. And I need to add item scroller while I update it. So let's do speed. Can I do just stack as well? Let's craft 1 stack for me, please. Do stack upgrade. Oh yeah, that's much faster. Stack. Did you finish? What are you waiting? What you waiting on? Oh, it's making all the quartz enriched iron. The crafting is weird. It kind of does like only 1 operation at a time. I don't know. But again, I don't have speed upgrades. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, this was more work than I thought it was gonna be, but the problem is with the sequential fabricator, because you can extract out of the white if you have it, or out of the blue here, if you have on in and out with conduits, which is really weird because then I have to filter everything. But I have limited item filters for silicon and one of the cutting tools. And then on the extract, I had to filter to only extract the cut silicon because if not, it extracted every cutting tool that had a little bit of durability on it. And it put it into these guys, and then it put it back into those guys, and I had it on all weird stuff. So basically, I have to have two outputs on this, one on the light gray and one on the gray. The gray goes into these three sequential fabricators, and the light gray goes into the top ones. And then on here, I'm extracting on gray, so things go in here. So we get iron, redstone, and cut silicon. We can put it here on top just because, and do that. So it uses it all up. And basically, it's making all of the processors now. I increased the numbers here just so I could see that the system is working. So we're going to have 80, 40, and 20,000 of the processors now. And are you doing your thing? You're cooking up, yeah. And it's importing, and it should be good. So the importer is down here with this reinforced storage crate. The detectors are here, and they are working with the redstone conduits, and I can actually turn this guy off because it doesn't need to be. But basically all I have is the active with signal on the extract. So it only will work when the detector powers the redstone conduit here. And the detectors are connected with a refined storage conduit going in there and connected through this guy over here. And for some reason you connect to there, but that's fine. And these have filters. To enable exporting from refined storage, place a filter in this slot to enable importing to refined storage. Interesting. Can I... Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Let's do this. Actually, let's disable the insert here. I'm just going to turn on the extract just so I have the conduit. Disable the insert. And if we put, let's say we grab filters, I want to do this together. Let's grab 3 of the regular kinds. And then processors, we need 1 of each. And then if we put a advanced processor in this filter, and we put the advanced processor into the importer. Oh my God. We don't need importers. That is the coolest. Hold on, we don't need this. We don't need any of this. This is a revolutionary change. I didn't know this. I didn't, anything that I have here, this is not required because I can just import directly with conduits. I don't need to. Oh my God, this is amazing. I don't need to do this. I just need a refined storage conduit and add an ender chest on it and then put a filter on it. Okay, that is the cool. So you basically don't need importers and exporters from refined storage at all. Because you can just say, you put conduits in here and then you just say, put it in. Basically here, I think I still need the exporter. Oh, actually I do not. I just need to put the ender chest next to the conduit and then put a filter in. I don't know if I want to go back and change all the systems. Like here, I can just put a refined storage conduit in here and say export cinnabar ore from the system and pull it from the chest as well. But I don't... Well, it's for future things. This works as well, so I don't think I'll change this as well. Oh, and silicon is struggling because I need a stack upgrade. Stack. Upgrade. There we go. Now you shouldn't be struggling. Okay. But this is but I can't comprehend this. This is huge. This is huge. Okay, let me just for fun, because I want to have a bit of fun. Let me take all of this. I'm going to take it down, basically all the detectors. Well, I didn't need to take down the detectors, but the importers, exporters, the crates, all that. And I'm going to configure everything with refined storage conduits. So, rip. Only the importing works. The exporting doesn't want to work with filters for some reason. Like, it's not exporting, for example, into this ender chest. So that's a rip. And I turned down my system, so I can't now. Is this the right one? You are. Like so. Okay. I tore down the system over there because I wanted to do it with conduits, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to set it up again the way I had it. And I think I can just do an import on these with filters, but then I can't configure the redstone on it because, yeah. Everything is set up in pretty much the exact same way. The only thing that I changed is I don't have an importer here. Now I am importing directly through the conduit, which is the only thing that works because exporting doesn't want to work with the filters. So I was super excited about the revolutionary thing that doesn't work, but that's okay. If it did work, it would be revolutionary. Well, really good, that is. But yeah. So that is set up. So we have processors automatically now. And like, if I could use conduits in the back to export, that would be cool, because everything would just be done with conduits, which is one of my favorite blocks, or one of my favorite mechanics are the conduits, where you can put multiple of them in a single block, let's say, and that is really cool. The thing that I had to change is they changed. This guy now makes silicon from applied energistics instead of making silicon from Ender.io. So I have 2 silicons now in my system. I have 76,000 of the Ender.io silicon, and I have 3.9 thousand of the applied energistic silicon, which is being made in this guy now. And the other silicon, I don't know if I'm using it in any recipes, but as soon as I run out of it, which probably will be never, I'm gonna change the recipes to use the other silicon. I think I'm using it here, but I'm using it here in one of these for something, for this guy. And we can just say use MBT. I will see if that exports the right silicon when it needs to, and if it runs out, it runs out. I'm gonna fix it then, basically. So yeah. So if you recall correctly, this is where my nanobot beacon should be, and I'm flying with my jet plate right now. Again, it's not charging for some reason, but that's fine. It has 50 million of RF, it should be fine. So I want to make this room bigger, because I want to actually move my my nanobot beacons and everything in here underground, so I can have it chunk loaded outside of having these chunk loaded, which is not necessary anymore. And for that, I need a bigger room. So I want to use a builder to just dig it out for me, because it's going to be a bit easier than doing it manually or using the creep cubes and stuff like that. So I just need a trash can, because we just want to remove everything that is in here. I don't really need to keep it. So we're going to put that on there. And then I need to make a room big enough for this. I also have some glass bottles ready and cement crystals to go fight the dragon later. And for that, we have to move the solar panel and the wither killing thing. So I'm going to do that in between cuts. And then we're going to fight the dragon and get a bunch of dragon's breath so we can make dragon eggs. So we can make more GP, which is what I said in the beginning of the episode. Okay, so I need to select the builder and then select a corner and then another corner. And I don't know how big I want this. I think the size of this, how tall is it? It is, nope, there. Oh, super lag. And it's 12 tall. We can do 13 tall. And we can just try, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do that. And then let's go up here and dig one in here, like so, and then just stand down. So I need to do 7 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then laterally direction. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that much. And the second corner will be the bottom corner of this, because I went to step 1 up. If that would make it 14. And the bottom corner would be that. Okay. We can then go here, put this in the builder, and we can grab a lever like so, and we should see it removing stuff. There it goes. Sweet. I'm just gonna wait for this to finish, and then I'm gonna set up all the machines and show it to you. I have everything set up in the exact same way, so we are pretty much ready to design this room at some point. Not gonna do it right now, but we're ready to go fight the dragon. And I want to show you this. I made a change to the solar panel setup, kind of. I come down here to the wither killer, but the solar panels are up there with a chunk loading thingy. There's still endermen here. Are you not being kicked in by the mega torch? You should be. If I go away, they should despawn as soon as I'm out of render distance. There we go. Apparently not. I have a mega torch down there. Is that not reaching up top? Might not be. Let's grab another one. I made a stack just so I could have them in my inventory. A lot of these guys are mad at me, but let's do that. And we can now just walk away. And pretty sure they should despawn. Let's go further away. Okay, let's go back to solar panels. Awesome. They're all gone. I moved the wither killing mechanism. It's basically set up in the exact same way. And when we need more nether stars, when we get underneath 30,000 in the system, we're going to activate this and activate the wither skeleton spawner until we get 30,000 nether stars again. These I didn't mention. I have piezo modifiers. They do rain things. The solar panels work when it's raining, because sometimes the solar panels detected rain even though they were set up in the end from some mods. I don't know if specifically from this one, but this one makes 177 or 1,771,000, basically 772,000 RF per tick. And I don't know if speed modifiers change it. I can try that eventually, but we can now just go to the end and find the end portal. Let's take this guy just so we can move it. I'm gonna spawn the dragon, like so. I could do the whole thing with... Wow, that's loud. Is there a... There's a dragon muffler. But I need to do this. What is it? Why is it so loud? 1%. Okay, better. I need to move this waystone somewhere. Let's put it right here, so the dragon doesn't destroy it. The end. Like so. And what my plan is to just collect as much as I can of the things, of the dragon's breath, and then kill the dragon, and we should be good. And there we go. The dragon's dead. I didn't collect that much dragon's breath. I have a couple of stacks here, 3 and a few, and we're probably not going to need more than that, because we only need to make a couple of dragon eggs and a couple of the dragon egg mills, which just require nether stars, so we should be good. Nice. I mended all my pickaxes and stuff, and we should go back to storage, and we can create a few more dragon eggs and turn on night vision. And dragon egg mills as well. So dragon egg. Okay, first of all, toss everything into the system. Boom, 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 boom. Grab my staff of traveling. Grab these guys. And toss that in. Put my bow in there. Crafting thingy here. More of this, more of that. And boom, boom. Cleaned up. Nice. Okay, so for these, we need end crystals. Just make a stack, because we can. And then boom, boom, 1, 2. Oh, sure, I have to click because stupid glass bottles. They stay in the spot. Okay, so dragon egg mill next. We need a couple of these. All of the crafting. Make it that. Make it this. Boom, 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 and it's gonna make 16, and then we can make 1, 2, 3 more of those, and let's just toss it 1 in each corner here, even though it's gonna block some stuff that I have in corners. But we have now 900 grid power, and power generating 500, active power 255. Yeah, so each one creates less power now. It's 255 per dragon egg mill. I could do, like, if you look at mills, mill, or actually, if we look at extra utilities, all the typing, extra util, yeah, there we go. We have the lava mill, which is 4 GP, and I don't know how many you have to have before it's, oh yeah, here. When you can get up to 200 GP, and then you get an efficiency loss. And with the water mill, you can only get 64 GP, and then you get an efficiency loss. With the windmill, it has different types of power, but you can do, okay, power boosted brain. So it's kind of like the way this is designed, and we can make the creative mill. Hold the phone. We have, wait. They added creative items. I didn't know that. So there's dragon egg mills and dragon eggs in the ultimate crafting table. So let's make the ultimate crafting table real quick. I made all the patterns to make the crafting table. We're probably only going to use them once. Maybe we need the add extended crafting. Extended. For the crafting components, the crafting core requires the same stuff, so we could possibly use that. And then pedestals require those, which we have recipes for. So the table I want to put in here, and we can then grab how many we need. We needed for the creative mill, we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, or what? How am I counting? 5, 10, that's 20, 25, like it's 29, I think. But we need a recipe for that, so dragon egg. Let's just do this. Let's do recipe for this, and then a recipe for the dragon egg, and a recipe for this, a recipe for this. We have redstone torches in the system and the planks. The only thing we don't have is this, which we need the cutter for this. And then the glass cutter is the last component to this, like so. And do I have extra utils somewhere? I have them here. I can toss this in here. Let's do that, like so. Dragon egg is vanilla, so let's do that. And dragon egg, I have 4, so let's do 10, 20. Can I do 30? I'm missing end crystals and eyes of ender. Okay. More recipes. So eyes of ender and end crystal. Like so, and like so. Dragon egg. 30. Make them for me, please. And then how many of these? That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 per side. So that's 9, 18. And then 2 less is 14. So it's 50-ish. I'm not going to count them all. So let's do 50 of these. Let's do a stack. Why not? Stoneburnt. Okay, here's where we need to do more stuff. Resonator. Speed upgrades. Boom. Boom. I need to set this up somewhere automatically, but we can just do, is GP overloaded? Oh god. Okay. Can you do 48? Nope, overloaded. Can you do 34? God damn it. You see? See what happens? Just crash. Let's see if it's, because it just shut down my game. What? Minecraft ran into a problem and crashed. The following mods have been identified as potential causes. Click any mod. Okay. Back to title screen. Let's see if the world corrupted. Hopefully not. It was just a crash from extra utilities, so it probably should be fine. We'll see, hopefully. If not, I have to load a backup. And I don't know when the last backup was made, but I think it was quite recent. Plus, please. If not, I can go with MC edit into the thing and just remove the resonator. If that's causing the crash. We'll see if it shuts me down immediately again. It just takes a while to load. Hello? Game? Apparently not. So let me force quit and restart the game and see if it works. I just restarted the game and the world is perfectly fine. I just added a chest here and I only have half a stack of upgrades. I presume it was me scrolling in and out the upgrades is what caused the crash for some reason. But, you know, we have enough stone burnt in now that we can make 64 of these dragon egg mills. And that should finish up relatively soon. And there we go. They're done over here and this. And I presume, can I shift click this in? Oh my god, I can. Wonderful. So I was, 29 dragon eggs, and that would be 52 dragon egg mills. So we have this now, and we can pretty much destroy all of these. And I'm going to place this down before we destroy the last one, because then we run out of GP. Let's take this out, that there. Let's grab a piston. And some redstone blocks. Like so, and we can just do that and destroy all the dragon eggs, and then we can put this guy down. It says, okay, we have 10,000 GP. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. So GP problems are now solved for life, pretty much, because I'm never gonna use 10,000 GP for anything. But what this means, pretty much, hold the phone. I made all of the speed upgrades, right? So we can toss all of them into the spawners, and whenever the spawners turn on, they're gonna be on for a very, very short time. So if we grab speed, and we can say craft more, sure. But if we go to spawners here, witches are spawning because of sticks, I believe. Yeah, sticks are, I use sticks for this now, so we can toss stack of upgrades in here. Oh, stop. Okay. Stack in here. Stack in there. This guy we're not running. Let's just take this, that. We're never gonna run that. Ever again, probably. No. That. Enderman. Blitz. And this. And that should be it, I think, except for these guys, I believe. The last ones, yeah. Are you done, speed upgrades? You are. Wonderful. Boom. Okay, so how many? We're using 1,734 now, with 3 spawners running, but we have 10,000, so we don't really care at all. And that means that nether star production is faster, which means more withers there, and that's really neat. And the sticks will probably fill up like really soon. Yeah, they're almost done. We needed 300 and it finished in like 2 seconds or so. And the V crystals will just keep getting higher and higher until they're eventually full. And we can also do a, I think I'm probably just gonna turn it off once all of the like other Essentia crystals or the V crystals get over 1,000. I'll just turn it off because we're not gonna need more than 1,000 of anything. We're not gonna need more than this much, but you know, it's just what it is. Depending on what we do in Thaumcraft, but yeah. Okay. Sweet. I want to look through all of the creative things. Yeah, this one we can also make. So let me make, so how many, let's do some math. We have a stack of drawers here. We have 4 stacks of drawers. So we need 4 stacks of these. And I can eventually take the emerald ones out, but we have emeralds for these. So we can just craft everything that we need to. So let me make 4 times the amount of this, or 4 stacks of these recipes, and we're gonna craft them together, and then I'm gonna replace them in all the drawers up top. I think crafting, or auto crafting even, is really slow in Foolcraft, or at least in the it's really slow in the refined storage version that got updated, because it's really struggling to, like, it makes 4 chests and then it makes another 4 chests and it's so slow. It's really weird because it's been doing this for 3 minutes and a half or 3 minutes 45 seconds. Because I need to make 768 of each of these to make to be able to make another 4 stacks of this, because I made 4 stacks of each and I crafted them up into this, and yep, okay, that's what it is what it is. So I'm gonna upgrade the drawers slowly as soon as those things get upgraded, and we can change it up for everything basically. I have all of the upgrades in the drawers, as you can see, and they're in each and every one of them, I think. I might have missed one because I have another storage. I have another creative storage upgrade, and I made exactly 4 stacks. So apparently I'm missing one somewhere, but I don't know and I don't care, and if I find it, I find it. But I have since concealed the drawers because my single player world is skipping ticks. Right now it's running 2,908 milliseconds behind and skipping 58 ticks every so often. And I don't know what is causing it, but I have turned everything off. As you can see, ore processing is not running. If I go down here, none of these chests are getting anything. Hold on, skipping ticks. Open chest. None of these are getting anything. The spawners are all off. The void miners are all off. And it's still skipping ticks. I don't know why. It could be because the solar panels. I mean, now that I have this power storage, which is 2.45, we can basically, let's do this. Let's go solar panels. And see if it skips ticks here as well. Over here, it apparently skipped 364 ticks when I got here, so that's weird. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I have my magnet on. Skipping. Give it to me. There you go. There we go. Mega torch can go down here. And I need my flint and steel. I don't know why he added this, where the mega torch turns off if you break it, but it's a thing that is a thing. The wither guy here can stay. I'm just gonna say active on redstone signal, and I'm gonna just unload these chunks because I don't need them loaded. I have 30,000 nether stars. We're not gonna need any more, and I can turn off the system for nether stars basically. So let's do this. And the chunk loading ward is gone, so let's go home. I moved the solar panel and put it out here, and I apparently missed a grass block. So let's fix that right away. Bam. And I went around and also need to do a little bit more bone mealing just down here. I went around and bone meal everything, so there's lots of flowers and grass, and it looks kind of natural-ish. But I need to do just this little edge that I dug when I was digging the hole for this. But I'm still skipping ticks. I don't really know what's causing it. Everything is turned off. Don't know if it's me adding 64 upgrades in all of these spawners or what is the case. But if you have any ideas of what might possibly be causing this, like the thing that I've added is this creative mill, which I crafted in previous clip. What else I changed? I put things in the floor here. I have this ultimate crafting table. This is the same. I removed here the storage for liquids, and I just have it up here now. Up over here. And I have the meat just so it matches the brown of the creosote. And then I have the essence and the tank for the lava and the water. And currently I'm not doing anything with the essence, so we're gonna grab the ender tank with essence. I believe it's this one that's making the essence. And we're gonna go down here, and we're just gonna put it here, and then say import. And import that, and set it to liquid fluids, and give it some speed upgrades and some stack upgrades, like so. And that should be good. And for everything else, like the meat and the slime, I'm not gonna run at all. The Liquid XP, I kind of transferred everything into the thing. Hold on. Let's grab this guy, which was the XP, and then do experience obelisk. I couldn't remember the name. So this guy we need somewhere for XP access, and I don't know where yet. So you're gonna go down here, and this is gonna do that, and you're gonna go here and a conduit, like so. Extract. That's done, so we don't get a backlog, and I'm not currently transferring essence from this tank to the other ender tank, which is this guy, and we can just do that with an exporter, and we need to grab an essence bucket, and we can put that guy, let's just move this aside and put that guy here and do exporter fluids essence, like so. We should have that filled with essence if we ever need to use our mob duplicator anymore, or again even. And I totally threw in the ender tank. If you hear kids outside, it's really hot and I have the window open, so that's the case. But this will probably be moved to a nicer spot. Possibly we can turn one of the cubes into like an enchanting cube. But I transferred all of the XP into here and it turned it to 341 levels. And the interesting thing is you can put an external storage on this guy, and refined storage can read the XP that's in here and show it into there if you want to grab buckets out of it. But I don't really need liquid XP buckets for anything. And if I do, I'm pretty sure I can use a bucket on this. Yeah, there you go. So that's really neat. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to finish off today's episode. I'm really wondering what's causing this skipping of the ticks, because it hasn't been happening before, and it's really weird. It's not that big of an issue. It just like freezes my game every so often, and it's kind of like that. When I look into something, and then it takes a while before it looks into something, but everything is off. Like all of the machines, even the slime. I turned off the slime. I turned off, or the slime maker, this guy. I turned off the creosote machine. I turned off everything basically, and yeah, I still need to do creosote import as well. Hold on, let's do all the things that I wanted to do. So this, I presume it's creosote. Move this guy again, and do import, like so. That should empty. If I set it to fluids. You're gonna empty? Yep, there it goes. Okay, sweet. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today. I am hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, you should hit the like button, consider subscribing to see new videos, support me on Patreon, we have lag, if you wanna play with me on a server that I haven't been playing on recently, but I wanna get back to vanilla. I wanna start streaming it, possibly Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I can get to it. But yeah. Really, thanks again for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.